Hi guys, so I see you're trying to decide if a pet mouse is right for you or not. I'm here to answer a few questions about mice, so here we go. Now, although mice are small, children often understand that this means that they need to be carefully handled. It's true, mice should not be roughly handled, but neither should any animal, and if you're worried about your child dropping the pet, you should make a rule that when they're going to hold the pet, they need to be sitting down. This seems to be a really popular misconception. Mice can be quick if they want to or need to be, but domesticated mice are more docile and they really actually like to be handled. But new or really young mice may be reluctant to be handled at first, but what you have to do is you have to tame them and handle them regularly because they actually are very social and really like to interact with not only with you but with other mice. So you need to make sure that they're handled regularly and just take your time with taming them and everything, and they'll be really good to handle. This also seems to be another popular misconception. Mice are actually very clean and they groom and clean themselves a lot. Female mice hardly produce any smell, and many people can't even detect their odor at all. However, male mice do produce a sort of musky smell when they mark their territory, but if their cage is cleaned regularly, you should have almost no problems with smells. So, mice need to have their cage or tank cleaned out about every 6 days or so, so about every week they need to be cleaned out, and they need fresh food and water every day. Other than that, it's recommended to play with your mice and socialize with them to keep them happy. They'll be happy to play any time of the day or night, and they're not really grumpy when they're woken up, so it's best to feed mice a mix of different foods to keep them entertained, and they can even eat leftovers from our cooking, like plain chicken, pastas, vegetables. And you can find a lot of really cheap and easy things in your supermarket, and a lot of times these will actually be in your own diet too. So many people have cats and mice. It just means that you have to make sure that you have a cat-proof tank and restrict any areas where the mice are. Mice live between 1.5 to about 3 years, and their lifespan is roughly the same as a hamster, depending on the type of hamster. Mice will never bite unless they're in fear, unlike hamsters, and mice are very social animals, unlike Syrian hamsters who have to live alone. And mice tend to be a lot more active than hamsters, and therefore they're more entertaining and more fun to watch and play with. And I find mice to be a lot nicer than hamsters. They haven't bitten me at all, and I just find them to be a lot nicer. A plastic or glass tank is the best bet as long as it's strong. I would avoid buying the commercial setups because of ventilation holes and other openings. Mice can chew their way out, and they're really intelligent, so trust me, they'll find a way out. If you guys have any more questions, let me know because I'm planning on making a part 2 to this. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or PM me and I will answer them in the next video. Thanks for watching.